All right, we are live for day 8 of our 3-day journey talking about peace. Today, we're talking about the first thing that Jacques Philippe refers to as how we lose our peace and how do we respond to that situation where we lose our peace. And so, up to this point, we've been talking about like the necessary criterion for peace and like helping ourselves discover what that looks like. Talked a lot about goodwill in the past couple of chats here. So the first thing I want to encourage you guys to do, go ahead and type in the comment section below an emoji to let me know how you're feeling today. Let me know how you're feeling, what emoji best summarizes your feelings right now. And then, secondly, what were we talking about today? The troubles of life and the fear of being without. This is the first thing that causes us to lose peace. And we hear from the scriptures, "O you of little faith. O you little faith. Do not worry about what we will eat or what we will drink or how we will wear, what we will wear. It is the Gentiles who sets their hearts on these things, but your heavenly Father knows what you need." So that's where we're starting with today's reflection, day 9, and really talking about this idea of what causes us to lose our peace. What causes us to lose our peace? And it's simply because there's things we want, like safety, food, money, but we don't have those. And it's like the grasping after those things, these many things that we want, that we don't have, that causes us to lose peace. How many times do I find myself grasping for more money or grasping for more views here on social media or grasping for this or that causes me to start to lose my peace because I'm starting to think about the things that I don't have. And it's like, that's what causes us to worry. It's like worry itself about not having enough or not having somebody in our corner. And one of the great lines in here that I love that he talks about, he says, it is this, the great drama, here it is, our great drama is this: man does not have confidence in God. Hence, he looks in every possible place to extricate himself by his own resources and renders himself terribly unhappy in the process, rather than abandon himself into the tender and saving hands of his Father in heaven. Hey, man does not have confidence in God. We don't have confidence that we're going to be taken care of. It's not that we're going to ignore like the reality, like, no, we should do what we can to provide for ourselves. But at the end of the day, even if that fails, or even if the resources run dry or the money runs dry, like we need to realize that like there's a Heavenly Father that's taking care of us. So the number one thing that he starts off with, why do we lose our peace? Because we're desperately searching for the next thing, the money, the job, the security of a relationship, whatever the case may be. We're like always looking to where we're not and like wanting that, want that, and we pursue and we chase and we run, and it leaves us in this place of being frantic, terribly unhappy, as Jacques Philippe says. But the reality is we have a Father who wants to take care of us, and not just any father, but the perfect Father. And like he says in scriptures, like, would a good father give his son a scorpion when he asks for bread? Or again, where Jacques Philippe quotes from today's chapter, the birds of the air, the fields, like these things are things God created them, and he takes care of them. He feeds the birds, he clothes the fields. But you, who are infinitely more valuable, because you are worth many sparrows, which is always a funny line for me in the Gospels, is like, do not worry because you are worth many sparrows. Like, you who are more infinitely valuable and have more infinite dignity and worth because you're created in the image and likeness of God with unrepeatable, unique dignity, how much more is he wanting to take care of you? How much more is he ready to take care of you? But it's like our doubt, our lack of confidence of God that gets in the way. And there's all sorts of reasons for that, but that's the first reason that Jacques Philippe mentions, and really the ultimate reason. that we lose our peace is like it comes back to that time and time again. But now we're going to sort through the rest of the reasons a little bit more nuanced for the rest of the day. So I'll present the reason why we lose our peace, and then the antidote that Father Jacques Philippe presents. And here, the antidote to this is like trust. Trust. Even now, like as you're listening to this live video, whatever that anxious thought is, whether it is I need to get back to work right now as I'm working on a project, or whether it is I need to find a new job to make more money for my family, or whatever it is, like take a deep breath and like realize that all we can do is our lousy best, and trust from there. All right, I'll leave it here for now.